I am not going to lie. That was one of the worst games I've ever seen from the Sixers this year. Oh my gosh. I know we fought back into the game, but it was still horrible. Like, so many dumb plays at in the end of the game. We could have won this game. Like, we could have honestly tied the game at one point. But so many dumb plays. I just don't understand. There's one good thing I can take away from this game, and that is Kyle Lowry's debut. Kyle Lowry played, and to his standards of now, he's 38, 36, whatever. 11 points, 4 boards, 5 assists, a +4 in a loss. Like, I'm sorry, Kyle Lowry, he's better than Pat Bev, obviously. He's already proven it to me, honestly, from him making a couple threes, him making nice finishing around the rim. Like, he's going to help in the playoffs. Like, no doubt he's going to help in the playoffs. But there is one person I want to talk about right now who honestly stinks, bro. Like, we should have traded him. Honestly, we should have released this guy. We should have traded him 5 years ago. Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris, 7 points. 7 points, bro. I'm telling you, we're a better team without Tobias. If you remove Tobias out of this game, Ricky Council's going to get some minutes. Ricky Council just plays harder than Tobias Harris. Kelly Oubre outplayed Tobias Harris today. Like, I don't know what's going on with Tobias Harris mental, or I don't know what it is. He can't catch any ball. Tyrese Maxey had a nice dish to him in the paint, dropped the ball, went out of bounds. Like, there's plays like that, and I was in the clutch in the fourth quarter. Like, there's so many times where I'm just like, Tobias, do you want to play? Like, you're getting paid top money, bro. He's getting paid top money, and he's playing like horse shit. He's playing trash. He had 5 points. I'm not even going to count the last layup he had at the end. He had 5 points this game. I'm not counting. That 7 points does not count. He has 5 points this game. 4 rebounds. 4 rebounds, bro. Like, I feel bad for Tyrese Maxey, bro. Tyrese Maxey had to drop 35 points, 5 and 6. He had to play 40 minutes just to get a sniff of breathing room. Not even breathing room, just to get a sniff on the Knicks jocks. Okay, no, that was weird. No, but Tobias, bro. I just don't know, bro. Why? Why is he so bad? Like, it's like he doesn't know how to shoot a 3. Like, it's like he just doesn't know how to be a 3-and-D guy. All you have to do, play defense, get rebounds, and shoot threes. That's all you have to do, Tobias. It's not a hard job. It's not like he has all this weight on his back from the team. He has to carry the team. He's getting triple teamed. Bro, no one is who is guarding Tobias? Dante DiVincenzo? Some random guys, Alec Burks? Like, bro, it just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. And then I hear the announcer saying, well, Tobias is having a rough game. The way the Knicks are playing defense on him is just too tough. When an announcer is saying, damn, the Knicks are too tough for Tobias, that is sad, bro. It's sad. Tobias is 6'8", 240. Like, he's a big motherfucker. He's a big guy. There's no reason why he shouldn't have at least 10 points. There's no reason. It's effort. It's all effort. And I've been talking about this for the last couple of videos. It's all effort. And if you're not going to show effort, if you're not going to play hard, especially in Philadelphia, if you're not going to play hard, you're not going to give it your all. Like, we have players like Tyrese Maxey, Kyle Lowry now, Batum had 0 points, but he still plays hard. Buddy Hield, he didn't have a great game. Buddy Hield had not a great game at all, honestly, in my opinion. But he still played hard. You could still see him on defense. He's not a great defender, but he's trying to play defense. He's playing defense on Brunson, getting switched up on him, and he actually did a great job. Like, defensively, I'm not going to hate. First half, we were disgustingly bad, but the second half, I can see us closing the distance where we switched plays. We did a lot of zone. We switched to man. We did a lot of changes. So, respect to Nick Nurse on that part. That's all Nick Nurse. And the players for playing defense well. It's just the offense. I mean, we just don't make the right plays at certain times. Like Tobias Harris, Kelly Oubre, those two. I'm telling you, defensively and offensively, they're just blowing. They're selling. Offensively, they get the ball. They're ball stoppers. They're just going to dribble, drive in the paint. Or Tobias is going to back his guy down and try to shoot a fader. But, like, at one point, Nick Nurse is going to have to be like, yo, you're going to have to relax with that. But sadly, I don't see that happening. Nick Nurse is known for speaking his mind and telling it how it is, and I hope he can tell Tobias, you're going to have to show more heart. You're going to have to be more aggressive. You can't score 7 points against the Knicks without Joel Embiid and expect us to win. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it is what it is, bro. And this is not like it's a one-time thing. This happens so many times this season where Tobias underperforms without Embiid. Like, oh, man. We could have made so many trades with Tobias, guys. Like, that's all I'm going to say. We could have gotten 2 players. We could have got Bogdan Bogdanovic, a guy we went against and honestly cooked us, and Alec Burks. We could have got those 2 players for Tobias. But, of course, Daryl Morey, that Tobias is his guy, Embiid's guy. He's not going to go. So, I mean, hey, they must be watching this game and be like, damn, we really messed up. Because I hope they are. If they're watching this game and they're like, oh, well, this doesn't happen. It's Tobias Harris. He's a shooter. He's a guy. This doesn't happen usually. Bro, this happened 2 weeks ago. He literally got benched. Not benched. He literally was hurt, and then we were able to win games. As soon as he come back, we're losing games. It's not just a coincidence. I'm telling you, Tobias Harris is bringing down the team just by the way he plays and his body language, guys. It's just like, bro, I'm getting annoyed just talking about it, honestly. I'm going to move over to Tyrese Maxey because Tyrese Maxey did have a good game. He had a lot of great finishes. In the clutch, there were some plays where he kind of folded, in my opinion. He was really frantic at the end. Kyle Lowry, there was a play where Kyle Lowry was dribbling the ball. He passed it to Tyrese Maxey. He honestly was open for a 3, but he wanted to drive. He got cut off, and then he did a bounce pass, and it ended up being a steal from Jalen Brunson. Like, there's certain plays like that where Maxey just makes such a wrong play. You know what I mean? Like, he tries to do too much instead of just making the play simple. Catch and shoot. And there was another play that I could recall in the fourth quarter where Buddy Hield passed it to him. He caught it, pump faked, and he had so much room. He pump faked, and then he dribbled in, and there was a turnover. There's just so many times where I'm just like, just shoot it. Especially if you're down by 12 points with like 3 minutes left. Shoot the ball. Shoot the 3 when you're open. Especially Tyrese Maxey. He's a great shooter. And I'm not turning on Maxey because Maxey is my guy. I literally said I made claims of him being the next Kobe. So I'm not going to say that if I don't believe that. But Maxey, there's certain times in the clutch where you have to be that guy. You cannot have bad turnovers like that because you're scared that you're going to lose the ball. Like, bro, you're either going to shoot the 3 when you're open or pass it back to Kyle Lowry. Don't try to, like, from the baseline trying to get into the like, you can't get the ball in the corner for a corner 3 and then try to drive baseline. Like, in the clutch, that's not, they're going to let people block foul all the time. Like, you know what I mean? They're not going to call picky fouls. So he passed it out in a turnover. Like, saying he needs to have more of that Mamba mentality where I am going to finish this game. If I get the ball and I have an open look, I'm going to shoot it. So, I want to see this progression. And it's exciting, even from this bad loss. It was a horrible loss. It's still nice to see Maxey, play his game without Embiid. He's free of his reins. But I'm just saying this game shows why we really do need Embiid, right? The people who were saying trade Embiid and build around Maxey, that's not going to work. We're not going to be a playoff team with just Maxey and the assets we get back from an Embiid trade. We're not going to be as good. So just wait for Embiid to come back, and that's all we can really hope for is to get a couple more wins before he comes back. But there was some good news where Nick Nurse saying they're planning on having him a couple weeks before the playoffs. So obviously his recovery is going pretty well right now. So that's a good news for Sixers fans. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one.